my head. I'm just trying to be smart and take it in stride. So all is coming back. Otherwise, those events are really good for me. We got the Diddy Stone Walk. We've got, of course, deadlifts. We've got Conan's Wheel, which my training for that's gone awesome. And stones. And then overhead maybe. And my dumbbell is strangely really good right now, which I'm not really sure why, but we'll take the wins when they come. For those who can't tell, I'm sure the chat is jammed full of compliments on how shredded I look. I've lost nearly 20 pounds since my heaviest weight at World's Strongest Man, which it's been really nice. Feel a little bit better, feel a bit healthier, and I think my attitude moving forward is that I can be strong, and I can win shows at 310 to 320, and I can keep athleticism, and I can build strength slowly, retain my strength, and be a better strongman overall. Be healthier, feel better.
Doing this workout, I'm trying not to kill bugs. I have one of these little, I don't know what you call them, light brights or lightning bugs. I have one in the garage. Now I got about 4 or 5. Maybe I should turn the lights off.
John is wondering, with Smo done for the time being, will you host the show?
We're going to have to reach deep inside your ether for a louder voice.
Okay. John's wondering if you'll host a show.
Will I host a show?
Yeah, now that Smo is done.
I don't have plans to do that. I've got enough going on. And I think that there's a mistake in thinking like, okay, you know the sport, you know how you'd like the show to run, so you should do it. And true, I don't believe that I know how to run a strongman show. So it'd be a whole new skill and a whole new endeavor. Being involved in the sport, competing, and running something are different planets.
I feel like I hear an animal or something. Like, oh, I don't have to
I am good for the time being.
fight off a deer or something with my sandbags. I don't know.
I'm moving country in a few days, so I have to get myself sorted in that country. Never mind think about running events. But I think, whilst I'm competing, I won't run a show that I can compete in. And the amateur scene, I think I could do it if it was for people that I was around all the time, that I was close to go out there and support and just put my name behind somebody to make it exciting for them. But outside of that, I think I'm sorted.
This is, I think, a 50-pound sandbag.
Okay, Maddie says, hope you're well. I'm competing tomorrow, and I woke up today with an infection in my arm. Starting antibiotics, any words of wisdom?
Man, infection in your arm. Sometimes strongman just sucks. Sometimes you just gotta get through stuff and sit with that. I'd say the wisdom is don't do something that's gonna sacrifice your ability to make a living. So I'd say first, don't force yourself into a show that could do more harm for you than good. Take the best possible outcome, multiply that by the likelihood that you're not gonna be able to use your arm for a bit, and then decide if it's the right thing for you to do. Oh. I'm starting to just getting my hips going because for me, when my hips are moving well, my back is happy. When they're not, it is not. That seems to be the biggest thing. Our spine in good condition.
So my goal, I'm losing weight, but the goal in losing weight is also get my bench up. I just failed miserably at 371, 382, but I didn't get a spot. Got 376, no 371.
That would be fun.
376, I don't know.
Now,
I'm trying to get my
reduce the 120
bench press back up.
to 264 that I need from now. I need to lose 56 pounds. So it'd have to be just like a pure entertainment, enjoyment thing. Of course, at the moment, all the weight classes, it's really just for the love of the game than anything else. But it would be fun if I retired, I did something else for a bit, and then came back in like the under 105s when I was a healthy weight for my height. Just see how strong can you be within healthy weight ranges. I think that would be fun. I also wonder though, once I finish, will I be interested in competing if I'm not as strong, if I'm not at my all-time strength? I might struggle with that. The mass strapping and stuff, I'm not sure if I could do that and know that I'm not at my best.
It's weird. My saying is like clumped up. It just feels weird. Crazy it may sound, I'm not shifting like I normally do. I don't even see, you probably can't even see my head.
Everyone keeps focusing on the lack of records broken, but how many athletes 10 years out of the game came back and hit serious PRs?
How we posted our carousel today? You ever know? Posted on that carousel going up today. Yeah, there's 3 people for me who are like, wow. One is Wes Kitts, all-time PB at 38 years old. Megan Romano, all-time PB at 35, and Cody Miller, all-time PB at 34. And Cody Miller's a gold medalist, so it's not like he finally decided to try. The bit as well that people don't seem to understand is when someone goes to the Olympics, you're talking a decade of consistent training, more, probably 20 years of consistent training, peaking.
Not gonna lie, getting a little burned out.
Years.
I'm gonna try to do this at least 10, 12 minutes. Just like pressing, curling, lifting.
A few months to try to protocol and see, and then all-time PBs. You're like, I mean, come on, how much are you gonna ask of people? So I think it's really cool, and I think the titles of the carousel, it's enhanced games were a flop for people who don't understand anything about sport performance.
DB asks, any tips for a tight QL and Boaz muscle in your back?
Yeah, first of all, QL, it's going to be very hard to do anything like mash it. So QL and psoas, not a nice combination. But by the way, psoas, if trying to do it manually, forget about it. Like you're literally going through all of your abdominal muscles, through your organs, to then try to release a muscle that's on the inside of your hip, attaching on your low back. But psoas, we're talking loaded hip extension. And if you could do something to stimulate the psoas, and basically what you're trying to do, instead of stretch the tissue, which doesn't really result in meaningful long-term change, you're trying to give that muscle a signal that it's okay to let go. And you can do that through a lot of chronic stretching, but if you did that through a loaded hip extension, and I don't mean hip extension like glute bridge, I mean the opposite. So if you had, say, a cable attached to your foot, you had a cable behind you and had it pulling you into hip extension, feel the stretch in your hip, and then pull yourself back to neutral. That and working on the range under load, that's going to be lasting change. When it comes to QL, more often than not, that's talking about your hips. And so your glute muscles control the vertical motion of your hips. So if you stand on one leg and your hip dips out to the side, that's your hip not being able to pull it back up in line. And so getting that unilaterally working well is super useful. One test to figure out if that could be the problem is if you go down, you go into a side plank clamshell from here, you drop your bottom knee into the ground, you open up. This is a squat you favorite. Go left to failure, right to failure, and see if you have a substantial difference left to right. And if you do, then you'll probably start controlling your hip very well through your glute muscles, through your hip muscles. And so what's going to stabilize your pelvis from the top side is your QL. So think more about why it's hanging on than that it's hanging on. But if you can solve the root cause, then you're into a good spot for a long time.
And in probably 10 minutes, I'm
Someone
done.
named Cassie Hoover said, I hear there's a garage sale on Ellie's Weekend.
Oh,
Yes, there's a garage sale on Ellie's Weekend. Big sale, just trying to clear out all of our inventory whilst I move and prepare for the next season on garage weekend. So that stuff is going absolutely bananas. The sale is massive. We're basically selling things at a zero profit just to get it off our hands and get it into yours. So if you haven't yet, Ellie's Weekend shop, go ahead and check it out and get your hands on it before it's last. For context, you guys are seeing a little bit of stretching mobility. I'm trying to just free up some space to do the stuff that I actually want to do. This in and of itself is relatively useless and meaningless, but if I can do this and then reinforce afterwards, that is the name of the game.
we'll do one more set, 25.
Aside
Then
from
I'm going to have
taxes
some
and no snow, what are you looking forward to with moving to the US?
I'm looking forward to a consistent daily routine where we'll be able to, say, form a routine where we go for a walk in the morning, go for a swim in the morning, or whatever. Go to the park on Tuesdays, whatever it may be. And Vegas gets hot at time of year, of course, but if the sun is down, we'll still be able to spend a little bit of time outside, and right now it's just not possible for half the year in Canada, so I look forward to that. I'm looking forward to finding a new community. As much as we love our community here, it'll be nice to just find new people and expand our social network, especially where there's people who are more like-minded. I find where I am right now, I don't find a lot of ambitious people. And so just being around other ambitious people with lots going on, I think it's a better support system. It's a better network when people are closer to where you're at, and the struggles that they have and the struggles that you have align much more than the people that we know here. So I would say that for the family, that kind of sums it up. But the tax thing and the money thing, it's not so much for us and our house here. I mean, we're going from basically our house here transplanted to Vegas. It's not much different. But I
Got some wrap. You can go inside, take a little rest, and force myself to do some cardio. I normally go on the walk for like 15 minutes, but I get it. Just resting my mind and my body at work. And now it's time to do the work. This is my beautiful garage when I am not working out.